Hello guys, here is a Concord 42-inch ceiling fan. This is a model number HC1131 and it's from 2003. I got this from a Habitat store for $25 and thought it was a reasonable deal for one of these things. And while I'm not a huge fan of this finish, which I think it is sandstone, or something, it's something like that. But I do really like this fan. I find this finish pretty nostalgic. There were quite a few houses that I went to that had that finish, so I do like, though, I would put this in my house if I do have some other 2000s items. But I do like finishes like brass and I do like brass and stuff with a little bit more color and better. And this fan right here is supposed to top off at 0.76 amps. I tend to think it's not going to draw that much because I just know ceiling fans, but I suppose it could draw that much. So let's put the kilowatt meter on amps and we'll start off with the light. I have 5 60-watt equivalent CFL bulbs in there. Here's low. Also, one of the blades is severely bent, so it's probably going to wobble a fair bit. And this is low speed, and it's going quite fast. I did increase the pitch on the blades a little bit more, just to see if I can get some more air movement action out of it. And it's throwing out a good amount of air for a low speed. In fact, I would say that's too fast. Like this would be like a medium on a what I would say an acceptable speed range. So in the future, if I do plan to hang this, I'll probably put it on a 3-speed wall control or a 4-speed wall control so I can get a slower low speed. But it's drawing 0.32 amps. Here's medium. And it's already starting to shake a bit. Of course, with that one blade being severely out of whack isn't helping much. Or should I say not helping at all. This is medium speed and it's drawing 0.45 amps. Also, I think this is a flush mount only fan, so if it was a downrod ceiling fan, it probably would have the screws on the bottom of the canopy, but this canopy has the screws for the side. Here's high. It's like a shake war. Look at that. That's awful. That click is very annoying. Is it the fan or is it that light? Look at that. I could imagine playing some music on and having this fan with colorful light bulbs and dancing to a song. That would be really cool, but I'm of course not going to film a video about that because it's copyright. And I have no room for copyright strikes in my very busy life. So it's drawing 0.65 amps, so that's like 0.11 of an amp, Or wait, am I doing my math right? It's about point 1 amp difference, so that's not really much. So I would say this fan's motor is in good health. If it's drawing more power than what it's supposed to, that would be concerning because maybe the capacitor would be spoiled. If the capacitor is spoiled, it would probably be like medium speed. But this is high speed and it's throwing out pretty good air. It's just that the wobble is so bad, I don't know if I'd be able to use this. And I'll turn it off. And also, this fan does have one of the original Concord pole chain fobs, so I think this fan right here originally was intended to be 12 degrees, but I did make it more like 14 just to see if I can experiment with it a little bit, because this fan has a fairly strong motor. Okay, well, that's gonna wrap up today's video. I gotta hit the bed, and maybe tomorrow I'll change out the ceiling fan here. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.